All right, so we know that where she's been, or we know where she's sent. These giants are being nice enough not to murder us out of hand.
Yep, they're here to bring about the new giant kingdom where you'll all live subservient to them in peace.
Cool.
No need to kill you. You'll be under their thumb anyways.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your new giant kingdom agenda?
Yes, giants rule.
The giant agenda.
Yes, we have a giant
Well-
agenda. Giant roads everywhere. Giant in every city.
Well, I have the question of your, I
There
know
will be
this
giant peace in our time.
Yep.
I know this, giant. But here's a question: I mean, what made this giant change in your giant policy?
Sing. Sing.
What made this gigantic change in your policy?
Sword.
Sword?
Sword. Yes.
So
Sword.
this policy. So you just found the sword, and now you're gonna rule, or did you already have it before setting out on this?
We were told that the sword would be available, and whoever had the sword was the ruler.
So someone told you that the sword was up, and the sword makes the king, and but who told you this then?
Yeah.
Little woman. Black
Little
hair.
woman.
Black hair.
Wait, what was that again? Sorry.
Little woman with black hair.
Yeah, little woman with black hair.
So, but
Faye, friend of the Fae.
Morrigan. Not that any of us would know that, but
Hey,
Morgan.
what?
Like that. Morgan.
Morgan Le Fay. I thought Morgan Le Fay was. I thought Migmir married the witch lady.
No, he married Guinevere.
Did he?
Yeah, he decided to do that instead, which
He married quite a few
in fairness,
people.
it's not like marrying has a history of working out well for anyone.
well, that was kind of, well, wasn't that kind of like, after she was like, no, I have to have power and all that stuff, and also
I'm sorry.
sheer jealousy and rage.
I've been working under a false assumption here. I remember Ygritte, like in the final session, married Morgan Le Fay because magic. But sure.
No, I think
Because magic.
I think the epilogue was. I think when they decided for the epilogue, that was like Guinevere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
then
that's
we'll
what happened. That's what happened in the story. Anyways, wait. Spout lore about Morgan Le Fay, since this is, I suppose. I spout either nonsense or I have no idea who the hell she is.
I'll give it a shot.
You've got
No. Tell us. Tell us. Role play out your role, man.
Morgan Le Fay,
what's-
she's dead. She has to be. It's like she'd be. Think of how old she'd be at this point.
True.
What stat is
It's intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, intelligent. Oh, whoops.
That's still a 9, so
Yeah,
Well,
so I
it
got
would be for
something.
me.
Harold the
I didn't-
Hammer.
Morgan's has been.
At least it wasn't another fucking Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
All right.
You're 2 up. That's like 2 of your previous roles combined.
You know what? I'm going to tell these giant men that I support their giant agenda, and I wish to aid them in their
Shut up.
giantness and to go to
No,
the
stop.
land.
Stop.
No.
Shut up. God damn it.
To go
The
to giant
giant
land.
agenda? Really? Come on.
Well, just want to know which way is giant land.
It's called the Isle of Big Man.
It's on the map.
No, it's giant land from now on.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey. All right.
Ooh.
They just.
That brings up a good question, since how would we get there?
Well, how did they
boat.
send her? Well, how did they send the queen along? Is the question. I mean, if these people are the. I mean,
I think
these people.
dropping through it there.
I mean, just saying that this could be the detachment here to clean up afterward, and they, split their forces off, and they're currently escorting the queen there right now. I mean, if the battle had happened here, she hasn't got there just yet.
How long does it look like that these nobles have been dead? I'll make a discern realities.
Weeks.
Not long. This has probably happened a day, 2 days ago.
We can still catch them.
Well, yes, I'm saying in support of their giant agenda, I want to join their main force. Which way is that?
Also, that might be one question too far because they might be a little suspicious.
No,
Of course, then
So
again,
while
that,
this is
Hey,
going
we want to experience what this giant utopia is like.
yeah, I mean,
giants on
going.
top, everybody else on bottom. Giants
well,
win.
you know what, I rolled that. So if I want to say that and to prove my commitment to this, and they actually say that they need to step on me to show you how it is.
Oh god.
Sure. Gray, what do you say?
No, they're not going to actually step on you, 'cause that's just a metaphor.
Okay, really? They actually understand metaphor?
Yeah. They just don't speak English very well. They're not stupid.
Yes, but surely they understand the concept of stepping on the annoying little man.
Oh, yes. They're just trying to refrain from it. Public
Okay.
relations.
They don't want a snafu on their hands.
It would be a public relations nightmare.
I think it'd actually be pretty much like a celebration, but that's just us knowing him.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know us, and the sunken-eyed the sunken-eyed bard, they don't know.
Yeah, the mountain just starts walking off, I suppose. Like, we know what we need to know.
Well, I just wanted to know which way that is, but sure. Well, you know what? We have a druid. I think the druid could track a moving band of giants. Just look at all the pushover trees.
That's partially my other idea, is that like we can probably track them without too much trouble.
I don't know. I managed to miss this group.
Well, if nothing else, you can always
Okay. Edna.
always get more XP.
Inda, just look for things. Just make a bird with big eyes, so you can see
This
the.
is not gonna go well. Oh wow, it didn't go terribly.
Again, one
What
point
kind of
up. You
bird
say
has big eyes?
an owl?
He turns into a bush baby by accident.
Basically, any bird of
No,
prey.
I
would be
did
good.
pass that.
No, any
Yes,
kind of
but
like
it'd be
bird
funny
of
if
prey.
you failed.
What were you saying, Gray?
Any type of bird of prey will have good eyesight.
Yeah, I'll stick with an eagle.
Yeah.
That seems to be my go-to nowadays.
Ah,
And then tracking is probably wisdom, isn't it?
I don't know if it's actually a move in the book, but you can defy danger against getting lost. How'd that sound?
No, but see, there's not a whole lot of danger in getting lost.
No.
Well,
Yes, there is.
there is but-
Starvation. There is, we don't retrieve our girl.
right? Because I care about starvation.
Mhm.
Well, if we starve, I suppose we can just eat Hester.
Do you
I
really
don't
want
want
to
to eat that. Do you know where it's been?
Do you really want to eat this mystery meat, man?
Well,
You do not want to
So,
know
yeah,
what parts
great.
of me have gone while I wasn't looking at them.
It's your decision. What kind of?
Just seeing if there is actually a track.
There
think
isn't a
Rangers-
specific. There
That's
I
isn't
a
think
a
ranger
Rangers
thing.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be define danger with intelligence.
Well, let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. If I look at the move from the basic move cheat. So defy danger would be for things
Enemy
like
threat.
against missile fatigue, fortitude. By daring, by acting fast.
It says suffer calamity for defy danger, so I think it will be a defined danger.
Mm-hmm.
Probably intelligence to track with.
By quick thinking.
Oh my god, I can actually pass a roll.
Yep.
On its own merits too, because that didn't have a bonus.
So you will be able to track them, but it's going to take you a bit more time. So you're going to be kind of like behind them for a good long way.
All right. At least we know. At least we're going a proper direction. I mean, how big can a giant ship be?
Giant?
Yes.
At least keeping behind them and not running smack into them, we'll be able to get a decent idea of how fucked we are when we inevitably get into combat.
Well, we could stalk them until nightfall, and then we can have our Rogi McRokeson, sneak in
Steal
and
the queen.
yes. Okay, Forever. I have a request for you. You're gonna need to make a stealth check.
By one true weakness.
Oh wow, you are actually still here.
In spirit, anyway.
So yeah, you'll be able to catch up with them at some point, but it's going to take you several days, so mark off a couple more rations.
2 more then.
Yeah. You'll be somewhere kind of like Castle Fedaria.
Can I get
That's
any?
pretty decent.
Can
We've
I get
only
any-
been doing this for like 2 hours, huh?
Can I get any healing in that meantime? Say like a bit of
A day's rest will, assuming that we've camped, a day's rest will heal you all the way up.
All right, so I'm back to 21. I have suffered my wounds for my art.
Oh, I passed the stealth, but with a condition.
Well, we haven't got there just yet. When we actually get upon the camp, we're gonna wait till
No,
nighttime.
you are in the camp. This is his stealth roll
Oh, yeah.
to get there.
Okay.
Yep. So, you'll be able to get into the camp, but you won't be able to get,
Out.
into the Queen's area. So you'll find out where the prison is, where she's being kept, but you won't actually be able to sneak into there completely.
Where is she being kept, Gray?
In basically a cage in the middle of the camp. Yeah, that did nearly go wrong, that sentence.
Is it a wooden or steel cage, Gray?
Wood.
Alright. Well, I was gonna say wood, steel, or bone, but okay, it's a wooden cage. How are they carrying it? Is it like on a palanquin where they have 2 rods through and they're just hanging the cage, or?
Pretty much, yeah. Suspend it between a couple of giants and they'll run with it.
Alright.
Can you see the sword?
No.
You're not there, Merrick is.
Merrick, could you design
Yo.
certain realities?
I can roll a stealth check too.
Yep, you can stealth in.
No, don't do
Yes,
it.
go do it,
Two,
please.
two,
Do
Is
it.
this
I can also-
Whiz or int?
I can also
Okay,
turn into a
I'm-
bird. In fact, I'm still a bird, so
Yeah, you tried that
even
once.
if
it
they
didn't
do
work.
see me,
Are you a particularly stealthy bird?
hey, I did pass.
Again,
Because
you
remember... Yeah, go ahead.
can get to the same kind of area. So you can get around the camp with problems, but you won't be able to get anywhere near the Queen.
Can I hold one forward from the past stealth for this? Discern realities.
Yep.
Alright.
I cannot see anything. It is pitch black.
So discern realities is the order of the day, and we get +1 forward from the stealth, I guess.
Hmm.
I see everything.
No, the sword is not around.
Ah, I get questions. What is
Yep.
about to happen?
Generally, it looks like they're making their way towards the island. So the camp's starting to do its wake up for the day.
What is here useful but valuable to me? Would be a good one.
That is an equally valid question, yes.
It seems to be there's one big. Most of the giants are just kind of camping around in the middle of nowhere. There's actually a tent, though. For scale, it's the equivalent of a circus tent. But it's obviously where
We're familiar with those.
Yep. No flaming Wookiees in this one.
What here is not what it appears to be?
I'm not sure. I think everything pretty much is.
Every time.
Yeah.
For a no, but for a expedition, it seems to be strangely the giants, piece of big man. They're not known for their militarism, but these people are all very well armored and like they were playing for this for a long time. It seems strangely overly militant for a isolationist people that weren't really dealing with anyone outside.
And for what is ostensibly just a raiding party.
Yes. Would that work, Ray?
Yep, that would work. Yeah, that is the one I seem to have problems with, and I have no idea why.
Because you're actually honest with us.
Yeah, that's probably why. What is not what it seems? Well, everything is exactly as it seems. Because it's a camp of giants. They're not very subtle creatures.
Maybe the fact that their unsubtlety is their secret subtlety.
Yeah, no one expects them to be subtle.
Mm.
Yes. All right.
So what are we doing,
And then
guys?
Hoping that they
I'm
seal
going
it.
to be playing
Well,
cards
you
with the
guys
giant
are
of the
still-
orphan.
I've been so I'm just going like, this is sneaky stuff that I'm not good at all, so I'm just kind of leaving this up to you.
I'm just being quiet.
Yeah, I don't think fighting is going to go well for us in this case.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, you guys can try the basics of recon, so you can get your hands on, say, some information, intel, or idea of, how they're going to get to Big Man. Is there a port we can get ahead of them at, or do they have here's our ships with a big circle marked on a map,
If they do, it's probably in the tent.
or maybe there's a secret underground cave connecting, the Isle of Big Man to the mainland.
As opposed to those so famous above-ground caves.
The land bridge connected to Ireland, the mountainous new continent formed after the world ended.
Yes.
I'm from the mad hole country of the screamers.
Oh god.
Things like that.
Strange fire area. Come with me to the Kangarat Murder Society.
Nothing will ever go wrong.
I love the map of Kamandi, and it is probably the greatest thing
Or
someone has
the-
made.
Or if you wanted to, you could just put Ipecac in their water supply, and cripple them with the pukes and the shits.
That would be a great idea if we ever had any of that.
Well, he is a rogue. Don't they get poisons and shit?
I was more commenting on the fact that, isn't that a very modern thing?
Yeah.
Isn't Ipecac actually a plant?
Is it a plant from England?
Isn't it just very strong chemical
South
medicine that
American.
makes you throw up?
It's a South American shrub.
Okay.
Then I think it's kind of a little
It's
not
very
applicable
unlikely
at the
that
moment.
anyone in England in 500 whatever has access to Ipecac.
Pretty much.
You don't even have access to potatoes right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then grab some horse poo and put it in the water supply. That's all.
You don't. England does not get potatoes until a little bit after mainland Europe gets them.
Well, no, we got them at
Not
the same time. It's just the
No,
problem-
you actually did not. This is the funny thing, and the two were actually unrelated, and no one knows exactly how you got potatoes. I did the research on potatoes.
Ireland?
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Ireland and the British Isles got potatoes at the same time, but they did not get them at the same time as continental Europe.
The way I
It is
heard,
unrelated to when Spain brought them.
well, the way I heard it though was that they got banned by Queen Elizabeth because her chef got this weird
Is this
new
the
veg.
story of them like rolling up on Irish shores and then picking them up and hey, this is delicious.
No, they basically the chef got them, threw away the tuber, and served the leaves, which are poisonous.
Extremely
Yeah,
poisonous.
because
Yeah.
that's Nightshade.
Yeah, and basically made everyone sick, so they got banned for several years until someone actually corrected them.
It's pretty unlikely that's the case because that's the kind of poisonous that kills you.
But it depends how much you eat.
Glycoalkaloids ruin your liver. Hardcore.
Did you see pictures of Queen Elizabeth?
I mean,
Anyway. So, plan that doesn't involve potatoes.
yeah, because they can't. Or Ipecac. Maybe some rhubarb? I think you have rhubarb at this point.
Well, Rana, you may need to steal something. I mean, not Rana.
Selwyn.
Selwyn, do you want to go into that big tent and see if you can stealth in to, abscond with something of vital import? Forever?
He's AFK.
All right. And okay, Inda, same question.
I'll go ahead and seal it. Whatever. I can do it.
You probably don't even need to steal it.
I'm just gonna go walking in there. I don't even know what we're stealing.
You're
I'm just
gonna
gonna walk
steal
in
something.
there and come out with something, maybe. Just gonna swagger on in, and hey, nice.
You come back with the thing you were trying to steal, but without your skull.
I'd probably be alright with that.
Also, you brought them with you because they kind of wanted to get rid of the rest of you, too.
So it's like you started walking out and they knocked your head off, but your body kept going, so they knocked your torso off. Then your legs kept going, so they just followed them.
What? I wasn't listening. I've at this point kind of trained myself to tune out Pastor.
I know.
I wish I were that blessed.
Well, it was a long and arduous process.
It's called a survival. It's called a survival measure. Right?
Yeah, sorry, I've learned to tune you all out. So, what are you trying to steal?
I actually have no idea.
Yeah,
I straight up don't
that's
know
what I've
what
been
I
trying
was
to figure
supposed
out.
to
It's like,
take,
you
so
want
I
to-
just kind of walked in there, took something, and walked back out, I guess. I don't even care if someone noticed me or not.
It was a candlestick.
Sure, I stole a candlestick.
With all the other candlesticks you've already stolen.
I guess. I don't know.
And,
I didn't even know we were
The
bringing up a candlestick collection. Huh.
The orphan got 3.
Mhm.
Oh, I should probably give it to the orphan then.
I'm
He's al-
sure this.
He's already got
like,
one of these.
Well,
It's
Olivia,
okay.
I don't have much to give.
You can use it as swapsies, it's fine.
So wait a second. The orphan is collecting candlesticks like other kids would collect, say, pins or stamps.
What are those?
Pretty much.
So it's like, he's like, oh, it's a rare Berkshire exclusive. Look at the sconson on it.
Where is he
it's-
from?
English.
What are you?
He's part Irish, part Scottish, apparently. Alright. So,
At least
yeah,
there's no Welsh in there.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't know. What do I know about accents?
nothing.
Yes,
You just
see?
made that massively apparent. So, yeah, Mott will be blatantly noticed on the 6th. And, a giant guard will, just go, oi, you! What do you think you're doing?
And then someone hear this, freak out for a couple of seconds, see that it's the skeleton, and just sort of just turn away.
Be a proper rogue, use a distraction to get away.
Very quiet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of being, I'm kind of just being a bit passive on my end.
Go in and tell them not to kill the skeleton man again.
Oh, we're talking about me.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's in character too. What am I doing? I was kind of just told to come in here
Trying
and steal
not to
something.
be killed for stealing something.
No, I'm not saying that. I was told to come in here and steal something.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know what I was supposed to steal, so I just took a candlestick. Is that
I
alright?
never actually told you to steal anything, actually.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying words.
Who told you to steal something?
You know, that's kind of a funny question. You know what peer pressure is?
I'm
Like, even
aware of the
if no one
concept.
says, like, even if no one says something outright, you kind of feel the pressure to do something. You know what? I can go to then walk up to this guy, chum up, like, buddy, do you really like drinking a lot? I'm sure you probably just do it because all your friends are doing it, right?
No, I really like beer.
But how much of it do you like to drink at once? Do you like getting drunk?
Yes.
Maybe this is a bad example.
I mean,
Alright, do you do something that everyone else kind of does, and because of that, you feel like you have to do it yourself?
Yes. Washing my hands.
Yeah, alright, see. So, you feel... It's kind of like that, except I was being pressured to steal, alright? I'm going to just...
so
Keep on
Mott,
muttering. You
Mott is
distracted the
basic-
guard anyway.
Yeah, I'm distracting the guard at this point.
and Mott basically says that hygiene is a lie.
No. I'm not saying that at all. We don't know what the fuck hygiene really is, so...
I know.
Well, don't you know? If you bathe yourself in water, you must be like a witch or some stupid person who wants to get themselves killed.
Or, wasting valuable water. That could be used for brewing booze.
There's lots of water. Like,
Water is not.
Water is not at all rare in England.
It's not the quantity of the water. It's the quality of the water that's more of the issue.
They've got a fuckload of rivers. They've got pretty clean water.
Well, yeah, I mean, really, it's only around the cities that you have issues with the water pollution.
Places like the Thames.
Places like the Taint. It's insane, this guy's Taint.
Although isn't Londinium rather, or London, isn't that rather like not as important now because
It's still a city.
All right,
yeah, it's still
so
silly.
here's what I'm going to point out. I've completely lost the track of whatever the fuck we're doing, so just point at me in directions and I'll talk to things.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
no,
we
I've-
didn't really have much of a point to begin with.
I fell off the wagon. I have no idea what's going on.
Queen in cage.
Yeah.
Enda and Selwyn currently in middle of giant camp trying to find out where Queen was. Also location of sword. And
Queen does not have sword.
Queen does not have sword.
Oh my god. So this entire expedition has basically been a wild goose chase.
Well, we
Well,
Oh.
no, the sword is probably in the tent.
I
which
keep
we
rolling
can't get
accidentally with no intent on what it is, so I don't know what that roll was either.
into. Parlay.
All right, that's a 8 then to parlay.
well, seeing as how I'm
Just keep
completely on
distracting him.
the sideline, should I try to defy danger and sneak my way in, clanking all the way?
Yep, may as well.
All right.
Get something moving.
Nope.
Clank, clank, clank.
You know what? Since everyone else is doing it, I'm going to defy danger as well. And I'm going to have I'm going to use charisma saying, no, I belong here. I'm supposed to be here.
Oh, here we go. Another band of extremely confused guards. So, why do the people
We
keep
should,
walking
that's how we
up?
should sell ourselves.
Tell
Yeah.
No, didn't you hear? I'm supposed to be here.
Where did you come from? The woods.
Did you get the memo?
I always feel sorry for my guards. Yeah, they have no idea what's going on because you guys just don't have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
I'm so confused. The feeling's mutual, bud.
Yeah, it's like this guy's just admitting he's stealing, and this guy just walked out from the woods and started telling us he's supposed to be here.
And this guy is just clanking all the way, and he's trying to sneak, and it's really obvious he's not.
Clearly, we're not. Okay, I'll give you some very flawless logic here. Clearly, we're not doing nothing nefarious and sneaky, because to be sneaking, you have to be unseen, and therefore we're clearly seen. We have made no attempt to be unseen. Therefore, we're not doing anything nefarious.
Also, being competent, competent helps, and we are certainly not that.
And ergo, we're not doing anything. Ergo, we're supposed to be here because why else would we be here?
That is such insane logic.